Welcome back today, collectors. In this video, we're diving into two British coins that many people overlook, yet certain years, mint marks, and conditions can turn them into surprisingly valuable pieces. Whether found in old change jars, inherited collections, or flea market boxes, these coins sometimes fetch impressive prices at auctions. Today, we count down the top two most valuable coins, the halfpenny and the 5 new pence, covering multiple years, conditions, rarity, collector demand, and their potential value in the market. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom halfpenny from 1941, examined in fine condition. Although it may look like an ordinary bronze coin at first glance, this small piece of metal carries big historical significance. In this video, we'll explore its background, unique design details, its rarity especially when found in worn or damaged condition, its current auction value in US dollars, and the best tips for collectors who want to add it to their collection. Let's begin our journey into the world of British WWI-era coinage. The year 1941 was a turning point in world history, and the UK was fully immersed in the Second World War. With resources being reallocated for military production, coinage also reflected the wartime economy. The halfpenny, made of bronze, remained in circulation to support daily transactions, especially during times when inflation and material shortages were affecting almost every industry. Issued under the reign of King George VI, the 1941 halfpenny is part of the iconic pre-decimal currency system. Although millions were minted, many were heavily circulated during the war and post-war years, making better preserved examples harder to find today. The 1941 halfpenny carries a design that is both symbolic and patriotic. On the obverse, it features the left-facing portrait of King George VI, designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget. His portrait is crisp and realistic, highlighting the strong profile associated with the monarch's wartime leadership. The reverse displays the famous depiction of a sailing ship, often referred to as Sir Francis Drake's Golden Hind, a symbol of British naval strength and exploration. Surrounding it is the inscription halfpenny along with the issue year 1941 at the bottom. In fine condition, the ship's details remain visible, though slightly worn, with sails, rigging, and hull outlines still identifiable. These details are key when determining collector value. While the 1941 halfpenny is not considered extremely rare, its rarity increases when we talk about condition. Many of these coins were heavily circulated, meaning that coins found today are often in poor or damaged condition, scratched, pitted, corroded, or smooth from decades of handling. Collectors strongly prefer coins with minimal damage. However, even lower-grade coins attract interest because wartime issues hold sentimental and historical value. Coins in fine condition, like the one we are discussing, strike a balance between affordability and collectible appeal. Damaged coins may not be rare, but their presence tells the story of everyday life during one of the most challenging eras in British history, which keeps collector demand steady. When it comes to the auction market, the value of a 1941 halfpenny varies depending on grade and eye appeal. A fine condition example usually sells for $431,000, depending on the market and buyer interest. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition can rise to $123,000, while high-end uncirculated specimens can command even higher prices, especially with full luster and strong strike quality. Damaged or heavily worn coins typically fetch only a few cents, but well-preserved fine-grade coins remain attractive to budget-conscious collectors. While not a high-value rarity, the 1941 halfpenny holds steady demand due to its historical connection and iconic design. If you're considering adding this coin to your collection, here are a few valuable tips. First, always examine the portrait and ship details, as these areas wear down the fastest. Look for coins with clear lettering and minimal corrosion. Second, avoid coins with deep scratches or heavy verdigris, as cleaning them can reduce their value further. Third, consider collecting multiple grades of the same coin: poor, good, fine, and uncirculated to better understand how condition affects visual appeal and price. Finally, check auction sites, coin fairs, and reputable dealers, as prices vary and occasionally you may find a particularly nice example for a low price. The 1941 United Kingdom halfpenny is more than just a small bronze coin. It is a tangible piece of wartime Britain, carrying stories from a world in conflict and a nation standing strong. Though not considered rare in lower grades, fine condition examples still hold charm and are valuable additions for collectors who appreciate historical depth over monetary value. Whether you're expanding your British pre-decimal collection or simply enjoy owning coins with rich heritage, the 1941 halfpenny is a rewarding piece to study and preserve. Next up, the United Kingdom 5 new pence coin from 1980, specifically in circulated fine condition. Although this coin may appear ordinary at first glance, it carries an important place in the decimal coinage timeline, and collectors often seek it for completing sets or studying varieties. In this video, we'll walk through its background, design details, rarity profile, market behavior, and its overall value in US dollars, especially when the coin is found in worn or damaged condition. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this informative breakdown. The 5 new pence coin traces its roots to the decimalisation of British currency in 1971, when the United Kingdom transitioned from pounds, shillings, and pence to a simpler decimal base system. The 5 new pence was introduced as the decimal equivalent of the historic 1 shilling coin. By 1980, these coins were already well integrated into daily use, circulating widely across the UK. This specific year, 1980, belonged to the original larger-sized 5p series minted from 1968 to 1990, before the denomination was reduced in size. The 1980 issue was produced at the Royal Mint in large numbers, but despite high mintage, many examples have suffered from circulation wear, scratches, dents, and discoloration, which influence collector demand and market value. The 1985 new pence coin features a crown thistle on the reverse, an iconic symbol of Scotland set within a decorative frame and paired with the denomination new pence. This crown thistle design is one of the most recognizable motifs of early decimal coinage. On the obverse, it displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II created by Arnold Machin. This portrait shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a familiar and elegant design used on UK coins between 1968 and 1984. The coin is composed of a cupronickel alloy, giving it a durable silver-colored appearance. It measures 23.6 mm in diameter, making it significantly larger than later 5p coins. Its size, weight, and metallic composition make it easy to identify in the hand, and these early large 5p pieces remain popular as nostalgic reminders of pre-1990 pocket change. The 1985 new pence is not considered rare in general, as millions were produced and circulated for many years. However, collector interest comes from completing year sets, studying early decimal coin varieties, and preserving examples of large-sized 5p coins before they were shrunk in 1990 circulated or damaged conditions such as scratches, bending, corrosion, or heavy where the coin becomes common and easily found. Still, some collectors look for affordable pieces to build basic decimal sets, educational collections for children, or bulk accumulations for hobby purposes. Only uncirculated or proof-like examples tend to attract more significant attention, while fine-condition circulated coins like this one typically fall into the entry-level collector category. Because the 1985 new pence is widely available, its monetary worth in circulated fine condition is modest. In the US coin market, these coins typically sell between 10 cents and $413,000, depending on overall eye appeal, storage condition, and seller pricing. If the coin is heavily damaged, worn flat, or discolored, the value may drop to the low end of that range or even less, sometimes included only as part of bulk lots on auction sites. Single circulated examples may sell for around $1 including shipping, though the shipping cost often exceeds the value of the coin itself. Higher premiums are usually reserved for uncirculated or proof specimens graded by third-party services, which can reach a few dollars each. If you're collecting 1985 new pence coins, aim for the highest grade you can find, preferably uncirculated or near uncirculated examples with a strong shine and minimal scratches. Look for coins free from verdigris, rust spots, or deep gouges. Even a small improvement in condition can make the coin more attractive to collectors and more valuable in the long term. Consider completing a full run of the large-size 5p series from 1968 to 1990, as these sets are popular and educational. When buying online, always compare photos carefully and avoid listings where the images are blurry or poorly lit. A clear, well-photographed coin is always preferable. Finally, store your coins in protective holders or simple plastic flips to prevent future wear, moisture exposure, or accidental scratching. The United Kingdom 5 new pence from 1980 may not be a rare treasure, but it remains a charming piece of decimal history and an excellent entry-level coin for beginner and intermediate collectors. In circulated fine condition, it holds modest monetary value, yet its historical significance and appealing design make it a worthwhile addition to any collection. Whether you're building a full decimal set or just exploring vintage UK coinage, the 1985p offers a rich blend of history, symbolism, and affordability. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more numismatic deep dives.